Hey, PS, great. The last digit of your like on this video is someone from the meme background, and the last digit of your subscription to my channel will show your subject from the meme background. So come down right now, subscribe and like. Look at the screen, pay attention to the last digit of your like and your subscription. And write someone from chalk background in the comments. It's simple, if your like is the 8th, and the last digit of the subscription is number 5, then you are a lemon with a cactus. Show your imagination and enjoy your viewing. Great, dear friends, and you're on the Melonfonk channel. You and I will check today whether the new parachute can stop a bullet. But before the start of the video, I would like to say a huge thank you to these guys for getting into my video. If you want to get into my next video, then you just need to subscribe to the channel, put a like, write a top comment from 3 words or more. Enjoy your viewing. And now we have already moved into a nice playground. I do not know how I will try to implement the video itself, but everything will happen in real time, that's for sure. And as you already know, several parachutes can be easily put on, and it seems to me that it can still affect the armor penetration of weapons, if the number of parachutes can vary, that is, if 1 parachute, then there will be less armor, if 2, then more. I think everyone understands. And let's check what caliber can stop 1 parachute. We put 1 gun first and it does not penetrate. And look really, interestingly, into the harness, that is, above a little seal, which is in the middle, it penetrates, but from below, where you see a pixel seal as many as 1, 2, 3, 4 pixels, roughly speaking, there is, then the gun does not penetrate, respectively, there is probably the strongest armor. I do not know how it will be from behind, but I have already checked about the impenetrability from behind, it is the same as from the front, in principle there is no difference. This is if you look ahead. And in general, we realize that the gun easily stops the parachute. In general, it seems to me that it is the TAC-9 or what is it? What kind of weapon is it? TAC-9 let it be. It seems to me that this gun should still stop the parachute, simply because in fact it is an analog of a conventional pistol, only with a very high rate of fire. I think this is understandable, so it seems to me that the parachute should easily stop this gun. And yes, look, no matter how many rounds our gun has fired, the parachute really stops it, and in general it was really very easy to notice and it really looks very simple. So let's change the Ionov I accidentally hit in the head. By the way, interestingly, a lot of advertising has appeared in the meme playground and I do not know if this is good or bad, and on the other hand, finally funds will be invested a lot in chalk and most likely a new team will be hired, but these are my thoughts most likely. I don't know if this is true or not, and most likely there will be a huge team operating there that will improve the cute playground. So wait for an update in a month, which will pleasantly surprise us all. I'm sure it will be just that. I will soon, in a week and a half, make this video about a new update. Most likely 15.0 and it will be really better than 14.0. I assure you, because money will be discounted and a full-fledged development team will already be hired. But these are just my guesses guys, what do you think about this? Write in the comments. In general, as we already understood earlier, an automatic pistol does not penetrate a parachute and, accordingly, a regular pistol, too. But a large caliber pistol, that is, a revolver, well, it's really a much larger caliber than a regular pistol, and I think that there is already a Gabella parachute. Let's see what happens from this. So, we expose our gun and look really it just went through almost through. That is, roughly speaking, the parachute will not help us in this case. And let's see what happens if we put up a few parachutes. And by the way, in the course of this experiment, I realized one thing, that there are more than 4 parachutes or 5, about 5 like this. It is impossible to hang more than 5 parachutes on Milo, because the load is already high, that is, he just presses as if on Milo and either his legs break or his head falls off. Write in the comments who noticed this, but this is such an amazing fact that from 3 to 5 is the maximum that can be hung on a million parachutes. So let's push the button and see what happens to our Milo. It is very easy to break through our Milo, even if 3 parachutes are attached, that is, in this case, even 4 parachutes on the Melon, that is, the number of parachutes does not affect the quality of armor, which is quite interesting. And let's put my most powerful gun in this game for fun. This is an Ovagan, which I built myself, respectively, I set the value for it through this parameter and... well, in general, he just takes out our Milo. Let's pay attention to what will happen if you just put a parachute, then yes. Well, that is, without a Milo, pay attention, that is, an automatic pistol, no matter how fast it shoots, cannot penetrate our parachute at all, but the Hovigan just takes out everything that is there from the first flop. That is, there is some kind of armor there, but it is not omnipresent and not infinite and not omnipotent. In general, something like that. The video turned out to be short enough, but I think it will be an interesting fact for you. For example, soon, from my new experiments, it will be possible to make a new check of myths or just interesting facts. What do you think about it? Write in the comments. Well, I will be glad to have new ideas for my video and, in principle, I will be glad if you write some interesting facts, some of your interesting observations about new updates and, in principle, about Melon. Maybe there are some interesting bugs that I could check. In general, write all this in the comments if you notice something. Well, with that, it's time to sum up the results of this video. In general, the gun punches, or rather the gun does not punch, the automatic pistol does not punch, well, the revolver accordingly punches our parachute. Well, thank you all for watching, good luck to everyone, bye to everyone. And I remember, my friend, as always, I'll see you one of these days.